Hi, welcome to Dark Politics Tarot. My name is Nick, and today we're going to see how Donnie's month of March will be. Let's see if we could get a little information on each week. I'm going to pull an oracle card for the week, and then 4 tarot cards. So, Donnie Doolittle. Let's see what your March will be about. What are you doing in March? What's happening to you in March? We do have the blood moon on March 3rd. It's a lunar eclipse. That could be something interesting. Let's see. First week. Show me Donnie's first week in March 2026. The skiing. Sounds about right. Sounds like what he does. The scheme. Maybe I'll take 5 cards out. I'll go by week. I won't pull them all out at once, because that gets a little redundant. Okay, show me the first week for Donnie. Sorry for all the glare in my glasses. Try to keep my head straight. Don, what is your first week of March going to be like? Give us some clues to what could be happening behind the scenes. What might we see in the first week of March? Okay, somebody's paranoid, worried. Now, some experts say that that's something that happens when you have dementia. That's Dr. Gardner said that, I think. Don't quote me. And then we have the Chariot. Some kind of vehicle, a wheelchair. Some things to think about. It could be a health issue. Health, mental, physical. What is he doing perhaps in the first week of March? This is a short month, so it's coming up. Page of Swords. Spying. Looking into something being investigated. Show me. Whoa, that one jumped. Betrayal. And yeah, I'll do 5 cards. One more card. Just for the fun of it. And the Hermit. Being extremely afraid. What are you afraid of? What are you trying to keep from us? Let's go down to the table. Okay, this is really interesting. So we have 2 major arcana here this week. That's pretty big for 1 week, getting 2 big cards, the Chariot and the Hermit. And our Oracle card is the scheme, strategic planning of something. But there are 2 cards, or 3 cards rather, that could be about his health. So the overarching energy here is he's strategizing, or maybe the people behind him are strategizing a plan. A plan for what, though? I'm going to have to do some clarifiers on this. But we have the 5 of Pentacles. So if this is a health issue, this could be health, and as far as mental health, it could be paranoia. It could be that there's something that they don't want the world to see. They're getting worried about maybe his stability. It could go another way too. It could also be about the elections. Like they're getting worried probably about Texas elections, and maybe that's what they're scheming about. But there's definitely something going on with health, because we have the Chariot, which is about mobility in some senses. It's often about a car, or it's about the Chariot isn't the movement forward, it's just before. someone moves forward. So with this card, the paranoia and the sort of movement, the wheelchair, and I'm just saying this because of this deck. I wouldn't say this necessarily if it wasn't this deck, but because it's looking like a wheelchair, or could it be an ambulance? They're paranoid, something happens to him in the first week. And then there's also the 3 of hearts here. So this is stabbed in the heart, betrayal. Does he get betrayed by the people in his regime? Is he paranoid about investigations going on? Are they trying to figure out how they can mess with the Texas elections going on? But at the end of the week, the Hermit card. So I think this has a lot to do with the elections, that they're afraid by the end of the week that they are losing big time. So they have to devise a new plan. And it starts this first, I mean, they've had a plan all along, but I think they're going to have to accelerate their plan. This could be that planning and just about to take off this week. If we do, Monday is the first day of March. No, Sunday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday would be the 3rd. So does an investigation, some kind of false investigation start? Is it into him, or is it into someone else that they have to start looking at things? Let's see. So do they have to start looking at things? I just want to see, what does this Page of Swords represent? What are they looking into? Are they investigating some people, or investigating how they can do their scheme? Is this about elections? Okay, the government card, the Hierophant. Messaging. How are they going to put this out? Defending themselves. Defending him. I feel like this has something to do with the voting on the 3rd. But I think in the first week it's going to be very difficult for him with his health. It's health, and it's scheming and looking, feeling betrayed and extremely worried with the Hermit. What am I going to do? I'm losing everything. I'm losing this election. I've lost a lot. I don't have the people on my side. Just show me the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot for me. What is the Chariot saying? We get a Death card, so a leaving, an ending, a transformation about to happen. Being locked in somehow. Sorry, there's a glare coming here. Being locked in. Maybe he can't move. He has problems with his heart that leads him to not being able to move. And he has to stay inside. Maybe they can't allow him to be seen with that Hermit card. Maybe he has to stay locked inside. Maybe something happens to him where he's less mobile. Interesting. So that's the first week. Okay, I've reshuffled the cards, so I'll just take out again one Oracle card. Show me Donald Trump's second week in March. And we have shelter. Shelter from the storm. And I did reshuffle my Deviant Moon deck. Show me his second week in March. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. They're working on something. They're putting out a new message, working on a new message. They're stealing. Now this is about him, but I'm kind of bringing in the whole regime because we know it's not just him doing all the things. It's little Stephen Miller putting together his plan. Okay. What's his second week going to be like? What's going on behind the scenes? The World. Completion card. The World. Completion. Some kind of success. Successfully stealing. Some kind of recognition. That will make him happy. And the last day of the second week, he's sitting back on his throne. So whatever happens in the first week, it seems he has some kind of success with it. Let's go back down to the table. Okay, so we have the shelter. So he's being sheltered from something. He's escaping something in the second week, I feel. He's getting cover for whatever he's doing. And it's something with stealing, of course. This is happening. First is the messaging going out to save him from some kind of grift that might be coming out from the first week, where that was that investigation card. They've completed something in this week with the World. He completes something that will give him a success and that keeps him in power. This is the success card, the Six of Wands, and the Emperor. So having his domain back again, being in charge, and something goes successfully. Some kind of thieving is a success in the second week. So that's very interesting. So I want to take a look at what is the lying, cheating, stealing about in the second week. If you could just please tell me the Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords about? Relationships or agreements, the truth, and an ending. Agreements that he made, or relationships, something about the truth of his relationships come to an end. Some kind of truth in the relationships. Is this Epstein? Relationships he's had, truth finally comes out from the Epstein files and puts an end somehow, but this is a success. Maybe he escapes something that we won't know about from the Epstein files. Maybe he escapes some kind of truth that was coming out. What is this thing? I think it's going to be some kind of messaging about something he's done in the past. The Strength card came out. Show me the World. Strength, and the Emperor comes out again. And the Money. All right. So he's strong this week in something. I think he gets somebody to keep their mouth shut. He pays somebody off. So that we might not find out about, of course. But What is he going to have success with? Show me the Six of Wands. What is the success about all his acquirements? Yeah. Things he's acquired in life and his family members. This trapped card again. Feeling trapped, but at least something about his dealings, maybe the, whatever it's called, the cryptocurrency stuff, he gets away with that, but somehow it will eventually trap him. But he has some kind of success right now with that. And he's playing a game because he's on the checkerboard there. I mean, not the checkerboard, the chessboard. Just show me, how is he, are they keeping him safe from anything Epstein in the second week? He's playing the long game. Yeah. Shows him as the star. So he's enduring. He's got some kind of opportunity coming up that keeps him looking good. Not sure what it is. I'm sorry this is so vague, but it's like I'm not getting a real feeling of exactly what it's about. But there is, again, there's two major arcana in this week. So we have the World and we have the Emperor. So it's like, it could be he completes a cycle, he completes something, he's achieved something. You know, nines aren't great cards because it could be that you've completed something and you're satisfied. And it looks that way, like he's very satisfied about some kind of stealing that he's done and the messaging around it. Okay, let me mix up the next round. Okay, so Donnie's third week in March. How will it go? What do we have to be worried about? What is he up to third week in March? Oh, departure. His departure. Oh, that's exciting. Fingers crossed. And let's look at the Deviant Moon. What goes on in the third week? Could be, but you know, I just keep thinking about the dream I had about between the time of my anniversary to my birthday on the 17th. So what happens to Donnie in the third week? Two of Pentacles. He's balancing something out. The Knight of Cups. Messages again. There's always messages going on. Putting out a message. The Karma card. Wheel of Fortune. Karma is coming. That's up, would be on the 17th. We can hope. This is just speculation and for entertainment purposes only. Sun comes out after the 17th. Sun comes out. This wild heart problem. Some kind of issue. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not get too happy. Yes card. The genie's out of the bottle. Okay, let's look at these. I got so happy I took out 6. tarot cards. But anyway, we have the, the departure. Could it be? Could it be? I don't know. You tell me what you think. The big departure week, 3rd week of March. He's doing the dance. Look over here. Look over here, not here. So they're turning maybe us away from not looking at something. Surprise news coming out in the 2nd week. And the Wheel of Fortune. Some big change in the 3rd week. Something, I think I got these backwards. Something about a heart, a betrayal. Sun comes out, everything's exposed, and we get our wish come true card. So it feels like something big. I don't want to, I mean, this departure card got me all crazy thinking this could be it. Let's just look and see what else it could be. Since I took out 6 by accident. Okay. This is juggling, balancing out. Something trying to distract with some kind of message. Could be about money. It could be about some change coming. He's going to have to do something drastic to shake everything up for people to look away. But it's going to either make people feel betrayed, or it's going to, people feel betrayed because everything is being exposed now with the sun and the wish come true card. So the 3rd week is iffy. It does say departure. It could be departure from a lot of things. But we know there will be messaging about a big change. Could be something with the heart. It could just be betrayal. And it's going to be exposed and let out of the bottle. The genie in the bottle will be let out. Let me reshuffle. Okay, the last week of March. Now it's a longer week, so we have actually, we have like 10 days in the last week, so it's a little over 7 days. Show us the last week of March for DJT. Ghost lore. We're all in awe. What really happened? What really happened is the tale. It's the tale of the folklore of DJT. What maybe he's missing. Wow. What happens in the 4th week for DJT? Everybody's most wanted, most hated man in America. Oh, magician. They manipulate something. Something's manipulated. There's some kind of mystery, manipulation, some kind of story of manipulation. The Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. This could be our new beginning, our new prosperity. Then we have the surprise. Something comes out. Surprise. What's the big surprise that we get in the last week? Shake your tambourines again. People are dancing in the streets. People are partying. Could that be it? I'm all hunched over. Oh boy. This one came flying out. Justice. Justice. How many cards is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go down to the table. Okay, so we have the folklore. And it says, mystical teachings or powerful spiritual stories, hidden knowledge and secrets revealed. an unsettling prophecy or shocking revelation, collective wisdom, ancestral guidance, esoteric knowledge, a connection to the afterlife. I think what the secret's being revealed here is what this is talking about. We're finding out what really happened. With what? Something was manipulated, and we're finding out what it was. I think a big investigation comes through. Again, could be the EP files, and really surprising, shocking news about how things were manipulated with the Two of Pentacles, how they manipulated everything. 2 manipulation cards. And what do we have in the end? We get justice. You know, I know this is a reading about him, so you'd say, well, he gets justice. Maybe he does manipulate things in his favor, and some news comes out. But the fact that the reason why I read it as us having justice is because it's like we're all gathered here looking at the story. Oh my God, do you believe this really happened? So I feel like we're being surprised. We are having some kind of justice, surprise justice. And I think everything is going to be out in the open with the Ace of Pentacles. About what? About his manipulations, his money dealings, his dealing in everything in the EPS files. There is going to be some big thing coming out. And what time is it? Just one more minute. I just want to say, because I think it's the 28th, astrologers are saying, or another big day. I should have looked it up, but I just thought of it. Let me use a different deck. Hold on one second. I'm just going to pull out one more oracle card for what happens on the 28th or the 29th. And we have the Voyager. The Voyager. What's going on with the Voyager? And I'm just going to use my Trionfi Della Luna deck. All my decks are in the description below every video. So what is the voyage? Is it the bon voyage? Voyage? 3 of Coins came out. 3 of Coins. 4 of Cups. So working on something that doesn't make someone too happy. What's happening on the 28th, 29th? Again, the Ace of Pentacles. So, can you see these? Sorry, that's my husband snoring. If you hear that. 3 of Coins. So working on something that doesn't seem to turn out right. But in the end, it's an opportunity. What does the Voyager mean? Is this him leaving? Oh, the leaving card. Is this him leaving? I think so. Something about him leaving. Oh, please let it be true. Emperor. Leaving the kingdom. And work. What does the work card mean? I'm going to take out one more card. And the work. Another voyage. The Fool. Taking a journey. Leaving. Journeying. The Emperor. Control and work. Let me take out one more card. Like if I read it backwards, it makes more sense. Lovers and the King of Wands. So leaving relationships. Let's read it backwards. Going on a journey away from work, away from the throne. Leaving the Voyager. You tell me what you think. I think it's a good chance for hope for all of us. It's only a tarot reading. It's just a way to get through these times. But that gives me some hope. I hope you liked the video, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.